Hey, Alan Chenworth here. We're out here in, well, we're in the middle of nowhere. We're in between Ridgecrest and Trona, where they had the big earthquake a few weeks ago. On July 4th, about 10:30 in the morning, they had a 6.4 that was, I think, was centered a little closer to Ridgecrest, and then the next day, on the 5th, in the PM, around 8:20, they had another earthquake, about a 7.1 on the Richter scale, and between the two quakes, it damaged quite a bit of stuff in Ridgecrest, and also hit the town of Trona pretty hard. I'm a geologist, so I was kind of interested in coming out and seeing this. I actually live in Southern California, but we were actually in Northern California that weekend, so we missed all the earthquakes, both the big ones and most of the aftershocks. Haven't really felt anything. In fact, the only thing we noticed at our house was 3 bottles of shampoo had fallen into the bathtubs. 2 into one into the other. Other than that, there was no real damage. But we're about 50 miles from where the epicenter was. But we came up today to Trona, spent a day walking around, looking at the town, some of the damage. We were hoping to stop in, get lunch, check out some of the museums. So we noticed everything's closed. Most of the stores, businesses, pretty much all the buildings have a big sign on them that says closed by order of the fire marshal. And as you walk around, there's enough earthquake damage to the foundations and to the roofs that yeah, a lot of these buildings might not be inhabitable. Plus, you can see that there was some flooding. I suspect some water mains were broken, and there's probably no fire suppression in town right now, which is probably why the other buildings were closed. Now, images are coming out from satellites showing big cracks and things in the earth out here, so we wanted to come see them. We are standing about 8 to 9 miles outside of Ridgecrest, and right over here you can see the China Lake Naval Base. And if you want to know where this is, there's that big main road that comes right through. We're almost straight, I guess it'd be east of it. All right, right here behind us we can see some of the fault scarp expression. We'd be on the foot wall. That would be the hanging wall on the other side that is kind of uplifted. And we can see right here at my feet, there's actually some cracking and uplift of a couple inches. Flattens out a little bit. And we have another scarp. There's a good 3 to 4 inches of uplift there. And then in behind it, there's actually another one with another few inches of uplift. So we're seeing at least probably a cumulative foot of uplift on the footwall side. Some of these cracks go pretty deep. Right over here we could see where it actually split a big pumice boulder in half. It's pretty cool. There's segments on both sides of me. The actual fault scarp or deformation zone is between 100 and 200 feet wide along here. Most of the offsets and openings you'll see are in just 1 or 2 cracks right here. But there are parallel cracks that radiate out from this on both sides. There's more behind this as well. They're typically smaller, most of the offsets right here. But this is a pretty large deformation zone, and it extends from here that way, readily visible for more than a half a mile. So check this one out. That goes pretty deep. I'm probably looking 4 or 5 feet down right there. And there's some secondary cracking right along there. More cracking over here. And you can see our little silver car right there. There's the highway. So right now we're about 150 yards from the highway. And we just passed the sign that said 9 miles to Ridgecrest, just up the road, maybe a quarter, half a mile. So Ridgecrest is just over that hill. If you're in the area, you're in Southern California, come check it out. It is pretty cool. It's worth a stop.